We are just so excited. We're just going to give people like another minute to join us. All right, so we're going to give another minute. How are you guys feeling tonight? How are you feeling tonight? Please type it in the chat. Let us know. We are so excited. All right, all right. So we respect everyone's time and we are going to get started in a minute. You are listening to the voice of Shalina Diva, the purpose-driven diva. I am so excited. And for those of you who stick around for this call, for this whole entire webinar, you are in for a treat, okay? You are in for a surprise. I'm not going to give it away. And just know that I award action takers. I award people who really take the time out to investigate something, see what it is, and apply themselves. So I promise you, if you stick to the very end, it's so going to be worth it. And we have quite a webinar for those of you. So while we wait for another minute, can you, those of you who are already in the chat, you're already here, you're excited, we see you, you're ready to make some money, you're saying hello. Can you tell me how you found out about us? Did you find us on YouTube or Facebook? Where did you find us? As we just wait one more minute and then we will get started. So don't make any sudden moves. You want to hang on to the end because I promise you it will be worth the wait. So as the comments are coming in, I am so excited. I can't wait to see where you guys found us from, whether it was YouTube or Facebook or a friend told you about us, or you know, I would love to hear that. We always want to hear things like that. Yeah, someone said they found me on YouTube. That's great. Lets us know that YouTube is working. All right, you guys. So we are going to get started right now. We're going to get started right now, and I want to officially welcome you to the 6 Secrets to Earn $10,000 per month with Shopify and Amazon webinar. If you are excited, type excited in the comments. Can't you tell I'm excited? I am so excited. I'm so excited anytime I can present information to women that can potentially change their economic lives. So as we are about to jump in and get started, I am just so excited about that. Here we go, ladies. Let's go. So, okay, here we go. So who am I? Who is Shalina Diva? Why should you listen to her? And, you know, where have I been? You know, where am I going? And all that good stuff. So my name is Shalina Diva. I am the purpose-driven diva. I'm a life and business coach. I'm an award-winning speaker. I'm a best-selling author. And my principles in life that I live by is to discover, invest, value, and appreciate your life and business. Specifically, I show women how to earn multiple streams of online income through sources like YouTube, Shopify, Amazon, online coaching, affiliate marketing, blogging, you name it. There's so many ways that women can earn money. As you see, I'm a best-selling author. The title of my book is called Fire Your Friends. And if you look across the bottom, I have been featured on TV, on shows like Dr. Oz. I've been featured in Cosmo. I've been featured locally in the Philadelphia Tribune, and I have been featured on Fox on The Harry Show. And you see my picture, you guys. Doesn't it look nice and pretty, right? It looks nice and pretty. But guess what? It looks nice and pretty. But guess what, you guys? I was not always this way. I was not always this way. And I'm going to tell you where I've come from. I actually was homeless for about 2 years, ladies. I was homeless for about 2 years. And this picture is very iconic in my life And the reason why it is so iconic, it's because this was the day that I said no more. This was the day that I decided to leave a very toxic relationship. I had been in a relationship for 6 years with my son's father. We were engaged to be married. We have a beautiful son together. I was working for him, I was living with him, but ladies, I couldn't take it anymore. How many of you have been in relationships that started out well, but they turned toxic and you realize you had to go? If you wanted to be the woman God created you to be, or if you wanted your full potential, you knew you had to go. If you can relate to this story, I want you to type value myself. Type value myself in the chat box, those of you who are rolling with us. This was on June 18, 2012, you guys. I worked for him. I lived with him. He was the breadwinner. My whole life was wrapped up into this relationship, but I couldn't take it anymore. So I packed up all of my belongings of 6 years. They're in plastic trash bags, and I left. And I made the decision to let my baby stay with his father because I didn't know where I was going. And I was homeless for 2 years. And my car, he bought me this car when I had my son. And when I got to the end of the block, ladies, the car broke down. So in one day, I became homeless, jobless, without my son, and I was broke. Can any of you relate to that? Losing everything and having to start all over. If you can relate, type relate. All right, so they're rolling with us. Okay, you guys, remember I told you I was broke? People don't believe me, but listen, I was so broke. And when I was homeless, living with different family members, one day I just had this, God gave me this idea to go onto GoFundMe in 2014 before it was popular and ask people to help me to furnish my new apartment. I had nothing, you guys, absolutely nothing. I had no money. I discovered some money in a mutual fund or somewhere from a couple of years ago. But other than that, I didn't have money. I started working at a school so I could save money for a deposit along with the money I found. But other than that, I had no money. I had no furniture, no anything. And I went from a very luxurious lifestyle to nothing. So this was very, very, this was a very, very hard time for me. So I actually went on GoFundMe. I had to lose all of my pride, right? Went on GoFundMe to ask my Facebook friends to help me to actually go ahead. I had to ask my friends to help me to get to buy furniture. And in one day, I raised $1,000. I actually went on to surpass my goal of $7,500. But I showed this to show you how broke I was and how I was stunned. I was traumatized from everything that I had been through. I was broken. I was wounded. I was heartbroken. I was all of those things. So if you are in a place like this now, know that I've been there. You see me now, but just know this is where I've been. So I trusted God, and people on Facebook supported me. While I was actually trying to get back on my feet, I still had a dream of one day I would be able to help myself. How many of you are in situations right now you feel like you can't help yourself? You feel like you're at the bottom, you can't get any lower, right? Well, I have good news. I'm here to tell you that it's in those moments when you were at the bottom, that is where I want you to start to declare and decree and realize that you still have the power to control your destiny. I want you to dream your big dreams in the pit. Because when those people were giving me money and making donations, I said, one day people are going to pay me money. They're going to pay me money so that, for my products and my services, but I wasn't there yet. And one day last year, I wrote myself a check. And this check that I wrote myself, you guys, it was for $100,000. And I actually achieved this last year with a program that I launched. So you just saw me needing people to buy my furniture and on GoFundMe and them raising money to me actually manifesting a 6-figure launch, okay? And I just want to let everyone here know that everything you need is in your hands or is at your feet. A very, very good friend of mine named Rhonda B. Hodge, she always shared that with me. Everything you need is in your hands or is at your feet, which should let you know and to let me know that we don't need to search outside of ourselves. The answers that we're seeking, they're in us, or guess what? God will bring them to us, but you have to be wise enough to open your eyes. So those of you who found me on YouTube and you found me engaging and I said, click on this link, you did it. And by you doing it, now you're here. Those are like, we have to become our own rescue. Everything you need is in your hands or is at your feet, right? Remember how I told you how I was down and out in the pit? Well, guess what? When I was down and out in that pit, when people were donating to me, some of you may be in a place right now where you need people to help you. And it's a reason why you're in that space where people have to help you. It doesn't feel good. Some of you have pride. You're too afraid to ask for help, but get that help if it's there. Because while people were donating to me, I said, one day people are going to pay me. I'm going to get paid every day for my services. And I am showing you one of my bank accounts. This is my automated income from my online coaching. And if you see here, ladies, it's at the bottom, March 3rd, March 4th, March 7th, March 8th, March 9th, March 11th, March 14th, March 14th, March 15th, March 16th, March 17th, March 18th, March 19th, March 22nd. If you go from the bottom all the way up to the top of the page, you will see that I get these deposits on almost a daily basis. They don't deliver on weekends, and they do not. Can everyone just please mute yourselves? Thank you. They do not deliver money on the weekends, and they do not deliver on holidays. But other than that, you see, that's daily income. But I declared and decreed that in the pit, ladies, and I was the same one who needed money from people on in 2014, from people on GoFundMe. Here this is from 2016 in March, right? Almost 2 years later. And at the top line, that says $25,847. I declared that when I was a nobody, as society would say, but I always knew I was somebody. But when I had nothing, when people tore me down, they called me crazy, I declared what I wanted to be and have and do in life. And you can do the same thing too. I'm no different than you, except that I've taken action, and I believe. If this excites you, type excite in the chat box. So this is my story. You write your stories, ladies. You write the stories. The government doesn't write your story. Donald Trump, Barack Obama, I don't care. Hillary, your local senator, or nobody writes your story except you. And mine is from welfare and homeless to 6 figures in a year to 6 figures in 1 month. I did this with my laptop, my Wi-Fi, and my cell phone. And sometimes I did not have Wi-Fi because I had to go to McDonald's. But this is the Shalina Diva story that I chose to write when people wrote me off. If people have written you guys off, type wrote off in the comments. So why am I here? Why do I care? It seems like I've already made it, right? Wrong. I have to reach back and I have to help other women. That is my mission in life. That is what I'm dedicated to. And my mission is to educate, train, and equip women to earn online income so they can focus on their families and lead full lives they love. And right next to that is a picture of me and my son, KC. He's 7. This is the baby that I allowed to stay with his father while I got myself together. And all of my choices is to make my son proud. My son is autistic, and he has special needs, and those special needs cost money. So I do what I do so that I can give my son what he needs. He is my why. Okay, and this is my mission, to educate, train, and equip women to earn online income. And you're going to learn why I stress online when we meet some of my clients a little later. So those of you who are just joined, those of you who are already here, I promise you, if you stick to the end, I have a great gift, surprise to give to you for hanging in there. So this is my why. This is who I am. This is where I've been. This is where I am. And this is why I do what I do. So now that I am out of the way, you know who I am. You know where I'm coming from. You know what my mission is. I'm going to start the show. The first person up is Adana Morel. Adana is the Amazon coach. She is the Amazon guru. So I am turning it over to Adana. So Adana, if you can take it over, I would really, truly appreciate that.
Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great night. My name is Adana Morel. I'm married with three beautiful children. Of course, I'm a busy mother. I have two sons and a little girl. Um, and I have currently I have two Amazon stores that I run. I run my husband's and I run my own. And the reason why I got into Amazon is because I have been through many different jobs, been laid off, been fired, having people telling me that I won't amount to anything. Um, everything that I tried wasn't working at the time. So I decided to look elsewhere for income. I know I wanted to always stay home with my babies, have more time, have more freedom to myself, and have more time to my husband and my kids. So I decided to turn to internet marketing. I've tried everything over the sun, CPA, I mean, everything. And I wasn't able to grasp it like I was able to grasp Amazon. So I gave it my all in Amazon. And I was able to generate a huge income for myself and my family. These are my wives right here. My two boys, Michael's on the left and Amari is on the right. Michael is 6 and Amari is 5. And then my daughter, Molly, she's 10 months old. This is my wife. My husband is also in the picture with me, Michael Sr. And this is my wife. This is why I go so hard for them. And that's about it. So when I started with Amazon, I've been with Amazon for about almost 2 years, and I told myself that I would perfect Amazon. And how I did that was I was able to generate over $20,000 within a short period, a short time frame. As into 16,000 in sales, I helped one of my clients generate this massive result within a 2-month span. So exactly what is Amazon? I know for a fact that a lot of people think that Amazon is just for consumers. A lot of people don't know that with Amazon that you can actually become a seller on there. So Amazon is of course an online retailer where you can purchase books, movies, household items, toys, home and garden, um, automotive, industrial, many other different categories on there. Um, Collectively, Amazon has made over $3.93 billion in 2015. So you can imagine the kind of sales you can make when working on Amazon. So basically, how does Amazon work? Here are a few steps to have a successful Amazon. First, you'll do is you'll create your store. Then you want to research your products. And how you research your products is you will download certain tools to add on to your store that will help you become successful with Amazon. Um, the next is to find best-selling products, and that way is if the I'm sorry, the person who just came on, could you please mute yourself? So the way you'll find, I'm sorry, the person who just came on, could you mute yourself? So the way you'll find best-selling products, of course, is with the apps that you will install into your store, and they help you decide if the product will be good enough, will be um, beneficial, or if it make a profit, a huge profit, versus if it's a dud. And then, of course, you're going to add products to your store. And the way you'll do that is you find the products and then on Amazon, and then you kind of see what products are good for you to add to your store, and then that's how you make your sales. So the next step is to drop ship your product to your customer, and the way you'll do that is, let's say for instance you have a product from Walmart, and the product from Walmart costs about $10, and you're selling on Amazon for $100. So Walmart is your drop shipper, and what you'll do is you'll sell that teddy bear for $100 onto Amazon, and once someone receives a sale from you, once you receive a sale from someone, what you'll do is you will You will go back to Walmart when you found the product, the same exact product for $10. You're going to drop ship it, so you're going to add the information, customer's information into Walmart, and then Walmart is actually going to drop ship it to your customer. So then that way, once you completed that step, the next step is to collect your profit, which would be $90, and then you just proceed to continue to go on. So there are many different ways you can sell on Amazon. Online arbitrage is what I do. That's basically drop shipping, where you would have a middleman, which is Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Toys R Us, Home Depot, many different stores, Kmart, Sears, any store there where you can actually go to their website and you can actually drop ship the product to your customers. Retail arbitrage is where you actually physically go out to the store, you will buy the product, bring it home, package it up into a neat box. Then you're going to go to UPS or your local delivery service, and then you will actually ship it out to Amazon, and then Amazon takes care of everything for you. That is retail arbitrage. Amazon merch is basically where you can go and you can sell t-shirts, you can design t-shirts, and it's very competitive, but it is lucrative if you know what you're doing. And you can make your own t-shirts, any slogans and things like that, and you can make a lot of money that way. Amazon to Amazon is basically you sell something on Amazon, and when you receive a sale from a customer, you actually go to another seller's store onto Amazon, and then you'll drop ship that product to your customer from another Amazon seller. So retail arbitrage is where you, of course, you'll find best-selling products to sell. The big box stores, Target, Walmart, CVS, Sears, Kmart, Walgreens, and then you ship them to Amazon. So again, I'm going to explain again what you'll do. So let's say you have a blender, for instance, and you found it at Kmart. So the blender costs $50 at Kmart, but you're selling it for $300 on Amazon. So when you receive a sale from someone, what you'll do is you'll only buy the product once you receive a sale. That means that there's no inventory, there's less risk, and you only spend money once you receive a sale. So once you receive the sale, you're going to go ahead and you're going to get the exact product that you added onto your Amazon store at Kmart. You're going to purchase it for $50. You're going to have Kmart drop ship it to your customer. Once they drop ship it to your customer, you'll collect the money, add your tracking information into Amazon, you'll collect the money, and your profit will be $250 profit. So the app that I would love for you to have, this is a free app. It's called PriceLink. It's a free app that you can download on the Google Chrome store. And what this app does is it helps you locate the same particular product. So let's say, for instance, we're looking for a teddy bear once again. And on Amazon, they're selling it for $100. And you're trying to see if you can find the same exact teddy bear elsewhere for cheaper. This is where PriceLink comes in. PriceLink lets you know that you can find the product cheaper elsewhere, as for maybe eBay, Target, Walmart, any store. And once PriceLink populates on the top of your screen, it's going to let you know that, hey, I found this exact product for cheaper at eBay. Let's take a look over here. You're going to go to eBay, and if it's selling for $100 on Amazon, you may go to eBay where PriceLink states that it's cheaper, and it may be selling for $20. So then you'll go ahead, you'll drop ship the product from eBay to your customer, and then you'll collect the $80 profit.
Okay, you guys. So thank you so much for that, Adana. Thank you so much for that presentation, Adana. And you guys, if you have any questions, we're going to leave them to the very end. We're going to leave your questions to the very end. So Adana basically gave you a run through of Amazon and how you earn money. So if you are excited about Amazon, if it seems overly simplistic, it's because it's really not that hard. You just need to know the ropes. But if you are excited about Amazon, I want you to type Amazon in the chat, because I'm keeping up with this chat. Y'all are chatting away and I'm keeping up with you. So if you're excited about Amazon, click Amazon. Okay, so someone wants to know that. So just hang on, and we will get to your questions at the end. So leave your questions until the end, and that way we'll be able to get to them. Okay, so you're not missing anything. All right, so I have a few people who said they are excited about Amazon. I know that's right. So up next we have the queen of Shopify. Her name is Esther Niamiche. So we have Esther. She is up. Just a little bit of housekeeping rules for those of you who are actually on the hangout with us. Please mute yourselves when you are not speaking. Thank you. So as soon as you join, just mute yourself. Thank you. So that we can have a nice, clean replay. And our speakers keep bringing it with the energy and the excitement, because these ladies on this chat, they are excited. So Esther, if you would go ahead and if you would just, take over and tell us about yourself in Shopify, that would be awesome. So everyone, I'm turning it over to Esther, the queen of Shopify.
Hi everyone, this is Esther Yamicha here, and I am extremely excited to be here and to have all of you guys here in this evening. Again, my name is Esther Yamicha, and I'm a business owner, also a mother and a wife of two beautiful, handsome boys, Jonathan and David. My first is he's actually 6, and David is 4 years old. So I love my babies. I started Shopify about a year ago. So it's like actually it's September of last year. So over a little year ago, that's when I started Shopify. I started Shopify because first of all, I'm a business owner. I had business going, and I was losing contracts, and I had to do something right away. I think I'm hearing feedbacks. Give me 1 second. And so I had to start Shopify because I needed to do something now. I need to do something different, and that's why I turned to Shopify. Everyone just talking about the Shopify. I'm like, okay, what is this Shopify about? So I decided to actually look into it. And my first month, I mean, it was after tears. People just wouldn't want to help me and things of that nature. I decided to just put my blinders on and simply focus on Shopify. I decided to just give it 1 year, and I told Shalina that I would give myself 1 year with the Shopify platform until I master it. And I'm so glad that it's been over 1 year and I'm still doing it. And in my first month with Shopify, I generated over $50,000 in my first month. I was wild away. I had never done anything like that before. I never done anything in marketing, but here I am, a newbie. I was able to kill it. So I was so excited. And then here we are. Now I generate consistently over 80,000 in sales every month with Shopify. So moving forward. So here is my why. My family is my why. If in this picture you see my husband and my two boys, they're the reason why I get up every morning to do what I have to do, because I know that nobody can take care of my family the way I can. So I wake up every morning, decide to just do my best and then bring my best foot forward, because I have a big why. My family, I want to provide them the best they could ever have. So that is the reason why I keep driving. That's the reason why I keep pushing. So that is my why. So here's my first month at the result. As I was speaking, I was telling you guys my first month with Shopify in September of last year, I generated over $50,000. And here's the result, the screenshot of the result of that month. That was last year, 2015, by the way. So that's my result right there. And a year later, again, September 2016, as you can see in this screenshot, I generated over $92,000 in sales. So that is really exciting to be able to just do something for over a year, and you still killing it and just getting better and better every month. So that is the hope that I have for everybody who just want to do Shopify, because there is hope. You can do this and you can even kill it, even surpass me. So here's my result for this September. $92,000 in sales. So what is Shopify? Many people, I get this question a lot. I say, okay, what is Shopify? I'm excited the way you are excited about what exactly is Shopify. Shopify is simply an e-commerce solution for online stores to sell goods. It's quick, easy, and fast. I love it. It's user-friendly, and it's just an e-com platform. There's other platform out there, but Shopify is what we use, what I use, and I love it. It's very quick, it's easy, and it's fast to use. So you don't have to know everything about coding or anything for you to launch your store. The platform makes it extremely easy for you to launch your store. So why Shopify? I mean, there's other opportunity out there, but why would you be interested in Shopify? Here is why. It's not a huge upfront investment, number one, and there's no inventory. Imagine if you were going to open a regular store. All right, you have to worry about buying inventories. You have to worry about get a space for you to rent, water bill, light bill, and everything. But with online business and the e-commerce like Shopify, you don't have no inventory. Okay, it's so you have total control of your earning. If you want to make $100,000 a day, yes, you can. If you want to make $100 a month, you can. You are in control of your earnings, so which is phenomenal. We always want to be in control of our earnings. That is why I love Shopify. And there's no limit. Yeah, there's no limit on how much you can make. You can decide to just make 10,000. Maybe you are working your regular job. You just want an extra income. You just want an extra $5,000 coming in. That, by the way, that was my thing. I just want to have an extra $5,000 a month. But God decided to just bless me and surpass my expectation. And I was able to have $50,000 for that month. I was like, oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. So you can control, you can automate your entire store. You can literally, I have people working for my business. I can travel. I can have fun with my family because my business is actually automated. And that is the beautiful part about e-commerce, especially with Shopify. So how does it work? Okay, I'm excited. So tell me more. How does it work? Okay, setting up a store. This is how it works. The first thing you got to do is, first of all, with Shopify, you got to set up a store with the Shopify platform, and you have to find a buying niche. Sometimes people open a store and they simply don't know who or what to sell. Here's what I tell everybody: whenever it's time for you to buy to sell something, you have to first find your customers before you provide them with your product. Not you find the product and then look for your customers. So that's the reverse engineer here. You have to find a winning product as well. After you find your winning product, then the next thing is to advertise on Facebook. Facebook is your cash machine. It has the great opportunity, and whereas with Facebook, give me 1 second. With Facebook, you can advertise on Facebook. It is extremely, extremely, extremely fun. I didn't know anything about Shopify. I mean, Facebook before, but last year I was able to just between 1 year I mastered Facebook. So I teach people how to also use Facebook to advertise your business. So Facebook advertising is awesome. And then after you have people buy your product, the next thing is to fulfill your product. What is fulfilling? It's simply you purchasing the product from the seller and then they ship it for you. I'm hearing a whole lot of feedbacks. So how does dropshipping work? This little illustration right here will just explain to you how it works. For let's say a customer come to your store. First of all, they will place an order on your website. The next thing is that they pay you. Then after they pay you, you then go to the seller. You take your profit up front. All right. Then for that moment, your job is done. The drop shipper will then process the order. They put the product together and they will send the product to your customer. So you never have to see the product yourself. So it's so awesome. You find a product, you sell the product, you get your profit up front, you send it to the drop shipper. They will package the entire product and they will ship it to your customer with your customer address and everything. Now, there's a misconception that people have. Can you go back for 1 second? Yes, I cannot. Let me see. The misconception about some people think running a Shopify is not as it's not easy to automate. But I do not see the entire screen. But let's just move forward. So here is a product sample. When it comes to what type of product should you sell? Here's an example right here. You see there's two different products right here. Sell a product based on what people buy, not something that you like. That's my concept. That's what I tell everybody. You are a problem solver, so you want to definitely make sure there's raving fans out there that will buy your specific product based on the niche. So you present them with the right product and they will buy it. The left one is a turtle. It's a turtle earrings, and the right one is a cat earring. Those are two different niches and the two different people. But if they're interested, if they have the desire and they're really passionate about those products, they will immediately buy your product because they already have the desire for it. So that's what you want to look for whenever it comes to product research. Find a specific niche and for raving fans, and then that will buy your specific product. So that's why we focus on niche specific products. So here's the apps that I want you guys to leave with today. There's two apps on the platform right here. The first one is product review. You want to have a product review in your Shopify store, number one, because you are a new store. Most people, whenever they come to your store, they want to feel like, okay, who is this person? Has anybody purchased in that store before? What was their experience? So you always want to have a product review and then encourage your past customers to leave you reviews on your store, so other people can also see those reviews, and that will increase your sales as well. The next one is to have a video live chat. It's called Video, and it's free. You can have this live chat on your store because you provide customer service to your customers. They want to feel like it's a real person behind the store. Many people have their misconception about online store. They think everything is a scam. So sometimes when you have this live chat on your store, they come in there, they feel comfortable being able to talk with a live person. So it's extremely important to have those two apps store in your store, and they're both free as well. So that's it. That's the little gift for you guys.
So thank you so much for that, Esther. And I know some of you, she was speaking very quickly because she is so excited about Shopify. She is the queen of Shopify, you guys. She's the queen of Shopify. So Esther, Adana, and I, we have been teaching women how to earn online income through Shopify and Amazon by helping them to build their own stores. People often ask us, is this MLM? Is this a scam? No, we educate you, we train you, and we equip you to be able to do this for yourself and on your own. And so we have some testimonials because we're not new to this. We really, truly economically empower women. So with that being said, I want to actually share some of the testimonials from some of our women. Now, some of them are actually here with us, and some of them couldn't make it. For example, this young lady here, her name is Makinda. Makinda could not make it live tonight because she's not feeling well. Makinda battles lupus on a daily basis. She battles lupus on a daily basis, and she shares her stories on Facebook, you guys, and about, having to go to the doctors and the ER because of flare-ups. And, when women who have these invisible diseases like Makinda, women who have lupus, and women who have fibromyalgia, when they have flare-ups, you guys, they cannot work. When they can't work, they can't provide for their families. They can't do what they need to do. So if you know someone who suffers from lupus or fibromyalgia, have a little more compassion for them, because when they have those flare-ups and they're in the ER, and it may seem like a lot, they can't work. I would hear Makinda's story and it would break my heart. And I wanted to come up with an answer, a solution for not only my friend Makinda, but for so many women like her who suffer silently. And they're suffering economically. So we presented this to Makinda. She jumped on the opportunity, and this is what she had to say. I have a long history of battling lupus that leaves me bedridden. Many times I can't work to earn an income. I got excited when I learned that I could earn money in my sleep because I had just gotten out of the hospital and had been off work for 3 weeks with a maxed out PTO. PTO stands for paid time off. A few days after opening my store, and I believe Makinda has an Amazon store, she received her first sale, and she continues to receive sales. And she says, I'm excited to keep pushing. Grab your ticket. This is Makinda. When I asked her to be here tonight, she said, Shalina, I'm not feeling well. I've been in the bed, but guess what? My store is still running, and I'm still working on it. Because she can lay in the bed as long as she has her laptop and her Wi-Fi, and she can run her store. If that sounds interesting to you, if you have lupus or fibromyalgia, or if you know someone who suffers from it and you can relate to this, I want you to type invisible in the comments. Because we, Esther, Adana, and I, we really care. We didn't want to leave anyone out. So this is Makinda's story. If Makinda can do it, and she has flare-ups and she's in and out of the ER, why can't you? So as we move on to the next one, I want you to type invisible in the chat. So up next, we actually have a woman, and it's interesting. She is actually watching the webinar with you guys, and she is in the chat, but her name is Barbara. Many women say, you know what, I have kids. I don't have the time. Well, Barbara is a mother of seven. Seven kids. I want you to type seven in the comments. Barbara has seven children and she's married. And for about almost 2 years, she tried to find a job, couldn't find one because she wanted to help her husband out financially, right? She wanted to help him out financially. She wanted to really she wanted to be there for her husband. And so here's her story. And yes, you are reading that title. It says mother of seven makes over $5,000 in 1 week. And actually we had our training on October 29th. 6 hours later, Barbara had her first sale. It was like a $300 sale. And that week, you guys, she generated over $5,000. This is a true story. We have receipts. And Barbara should be in the comments typing. She may be. So here's her story. Barbara is a busy mom of 7 kids who was looking for a way to help her husband provide for their family financially. She had been looking for a job for months but couldn't find one. She jumped at this e-com opportunity. She never did any online business before, but she jumped in and gave it her all. In 1 week after the training, she made over $5,000 in sales with her Amazon store. Now, we know results like these aren't typical. You don't have the kind of drive that Barbara has. You don't have that kind of hunger that she has. You may not study as much as she does, but this is a true story. Her name is Barbara, and I believe she's trying to type in the comments right now. So I told you guys, type 7, because 7 is the number of beautiful children this woman had. So for you to say you don't have the time, tell that to a stay-at-home mom of 7 children. All right, so you guys are blessed because we actually have Miss Aisha in the house. This is my girl. And before I introduce her, before I turn it over to her, Aisha is a busy travel mom. She's a travel dame. She's an actress. She's a busy travel mom. She's an actress, and she makes sales. And she is as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. So Aisha, are you with us? I know she's with us. Aisha, are you with us? Where's Aisha? Because I know Aisha's here. All right, so as we wait for Aisha, I'm just going to tell you her story as we wait for her. So before I tell you Aisha's story in the chat, I want you guys to type busy mom. How many of you are busy moms out there, right? You're busy mom. You're working from outside the house. You have a lot going on. Okay, I think we have Aisha. Is that Aisha?
Yes,
All
yes,
right,
yes.
Aisha. So I'm going to turn it over. This is the business travel mom and actress, and she makes sales. So Aisha, if there's anyone else in the background, please mute yourself so we can hear Aisha. And I'm going to turn it over to Aisha. Aisha, take it away.
Thank you so much, Shalina and Adana and Esther and everybody in the community. I'm so glad that you showed some of the other results before I got a moment to share my testimony, because I was probably, I'm probably like the opposite of what we just looked at. And I'm so glad that I went into this with an open mind. So for anybody that's kind of like, I don't know if this is for me, or I don't know if I can do it, or, I don't know if I'll be able to follow along. I just want to first start off by taking all of that worry off of you and just telling you to go into this and give yourself all of the grace and ease you need to learn. When I tell you guys that I don't like to be frustrated, or I don't like to not know something, I can't emphasize that enough. As somebody with a background in education, I taught elementary school for over 10 years. I like to know what I'm doing. I like to know what I'm talking about. And when it came to some parts of this, I was so in the dark because it was so brand new that I found myself getting frustrated. And if I had allowed myself to give up, I wouldn't be able to be on the phone with you guys and say that the very first day that my store was live, I had 2 back-to-back sales within minutes of allowing my Shopify store to go live. I know that's not going to be typical for everybody, but again, coming from somebody who was so frustrated, like, this is going so fast and I'm not following along, I had to go back over some of the information a couple of times. And again, that's just me, because I probably wasn't as focused as I would have liked to have been the first go round. I don't know if you guys heard the ruckus in the background, but I have a 2-year-old and she is always up in my mix. So again, I had to give myself the grace and ease to be patient and to take everything that I was learning piece by piece, and to try not to take it all in at one time, because that just wasn't going to be my way. So for anybody thinking, oh, I'm not, computer savvy, or I don't know all of this tech stuff, you don't have to. All you need to do is give yourself time to sit and listen and learn and then implement. That's exactly what I did. And again, the day that I published my Shopify store, I had 2 sales back to back. I decided to focus one at a time. So I did Shopify first, and then I went back over all of the information at my own time, on my own pace, and I started with Amazon. And can I tell you guys that my level of frustration went from about 10 and a half to, oh my goodness, I have products, on my store and I actually know what I am doing. That was the biggest part for me. Once the training was over, I was able to sit down by myself and add products to my store and know exactly what I was doing without having the facilitator, right in my ear telling me what to do. So I can't tell you what that has done for my confidence and for my self-esteem in this arena, to be able to, step into something completely unfamiliar to me and have the confidence to get it done and to make a sale. It was awesome. So thank you guys again, not only to the instructors, but to the community who said, oh, we're going to get through this together. You can do it. We're all going to be okay. Honestly, you guys, that was, I guess, the other half of me making it happen, because I knew if you guys were doing it, there was no way I was going to let you guys win. And, I wasn't. So thank you guys so much for being so supportive. And I cannot say enough about what you 3 women have put together for all of us. It has been a blessing, not just to my household, but to everybody who's been participating.
All right. So, Aisha, can you just answer a quick question? We spoke about not having inventory. And after you had your sale, we said this about 100 times. No inventory, no inventory. So after you made your first sale, you went to the wholesaler. And what was your question?
About the inventory, about knowing where to get it and what to do and shipping and all of that. I had a lot of questions, so I don't even know.
Right.
So I had too many questions.
Right, but didn't you think that the wholesaler had to send you the product and then you had to go package it up and then send it to the client?
I did ask a question about that. I was like, okay, so do I need to go get this and package it myself, and is it gonna come directly from me? How does that all? When I say I was in the dark, and I know it had been stated, I remember hearing it, but I was so confused, again, trying to be super mom over here, multitasking and whatnot. And when I tell you guys that once I understood the concept, that I don't have to go, running all over town, buying stuff and holding it at my house and packaging it up and shipping it anywhere, to be able to sell things online without worrying at all in the least bit about inventory. It just blew me away. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. And to know that I could focus on, we talked about knowing your niche and all of that, I could, pick something that I, knew would sell well and it did, to be able to just jump right in and be profitable right away was so super important to me. Like, I come from a background of, network marketing and direct sales, where you feel like you have to put all kinds of time and blood, sweat, and tears into something before you're actually able to show a profit. So for me, not having inventory and to be able to sell items like right off the bat was absolutely golden. So yeah, the sky is the limit from here.
Thank you so much for that, Aisha. And I'm glad that she highlighted no inventory. So what that means is you aren't holding products at your house to sell. You don't have to have products that you make or you buy in your possession to sell. So Aisha, myself, and Donna, Esther, we've never seen the products that we've sold to people. Meaning, like, there's a picture, we know what it looks like, but we've never felt them, we've never held them or anything. So if that sounds interesting to you, type no inventory in the comment section. Type no inventory. So we have a few more stories and testimonials, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. So the next person, that's actually me in the red, and next to me is my niece, Shakira. Do we have Shakira on the line? Okay, I don't think we have Shakira on the line, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you her story. And this is my niece. I have known her all of her life, okay? So Shakira is, like, not technically savvy. However, she is an online shopaholic. She receives a package that she purchased from online every single day at her house. And I told her I'm going to change that mindset from a consumer to a producer. And I believe I'm getting to her. I said, I want your packages being delivered to people's houses every day, not the other way around. So Shakira was determined to win with e-com. And Shakira actually came to our live event, because we had a live event here in Philly. But she was intimidated by e-com. Like, you could have seen the look on her face. She was just so like, oh my gosh, I don't get this. And I know, a lot of women get easily frustrated. They get intimidated by technology. But she was just like, I don't get this. However, she attacked the training videos. She took advantage of the 30 days of free coaching that you received after. And she stayed active in the group and was determined to win. As Aisha said, we have this strong community of women who are winning. We support each other, and every day somebody's like, I open my store, I have a sale, and we support that. That is the environment. We have a culture of winning and a culture of supporting and encouraging each other. So Shakira stayed active, and she made sales in her first week. She sent me a picture of her laptop on her bed. She bought a brand new laptop for this endeavor, and she said, I spent 5 hours studying the videos and just studying, and I just poured it all in. And so she's telling you, don't let the fear of technology stop you from winning with e-commerce, because we, Esther, Adana, and myself, we set you up to win. So this is my niece. She's technically not savvy. She was confused when she came to the live event, and she was confused and intimidated. But she said, I don't care. I'm determined to win, and I'm going to buckle down. And she has been making sales ever since. So if some of you may be intimidated by technology or just this new jargon of what you're hearing, I want you to type determined in the chat box. Type determined. All right, so we have one final story. And listen, these are just a snippet of the testimonials that we have. And we only had the training on October 29th. And it's been a month and 11 days. And I think collectively, these women have generated over $10,000 in sales. Women who never knew anything about Amazon or Shopify. And we have receipts, meaning we can attest to this. So if you just joined me, if you can mute yourself. But who is it that just joined me? Is it Shakira? Is it Carolyn?
Nope, it was Aisha again.
Okay, Aisha, if you can mute yourself, I would appreciate that. Thank you. So
Indeed.
Here's the final testimonial. And like I said, we have many more. But these are the final. And this woman, her name is Carol, and she's so sweet. She's the one on the left with the peach headband on, right? She's awesome. And as her title says, she made sales in her sleep while on vacation. This is a true story. When you automate your store, you can literally, most times, depending upon where your customers come from, most of your sales will be made while you're sleeping. And Shopify or Amazon will take care of the payments, and you fulfill. But most of your sales are probably going to be made when you're sleeping. Hers was while she was sleeping and on her vacation. Because remember, this is when your customers and your clients are shopping. What if they live in London? What if they live across the world? They're going to be shopping when they're awake, and you might be asleep. That's why you earn money in your sleep, and this is true. It may sound like pie in the sky, but this is true. If this sounds good, type sleep in the comments. Type sleep, okay? So here's Carolyn's story. Well, while on vacation with my husband this past weekend, I decided to research more products while hubby was sleeping, and found after waking to my phone beeping away yesterday morning, I made $174 while sleeping and more sales this morning. Yay me. So push, ladies, because Carolyn, like Aisha, was frustrated. All right, she was frustrated, but as the recurring theme is these women, they were frustrated because this is a new arena, a new terrain. But we give you the supports and we give you the information, but you still have to deal with yourself. So if you're easily frustrated, this is e-com will be really good for you because it'll help you to stretch yourself and really learn how to tame your anxiety and tame your frustrations. So a lot of the women, like, they're thinking it's about sales, but they're truly working on themselves. So if these sound like really exciting testimonials, and these are women just like you, type exciting in the chat box. Type exciting. Because I told you, for those of you who stick around, I was going to make it worth your while. So type exciting in the chat box. I would love to get you guys' take on it and to see it. So type exciting in the chat. All right, so if I were you, I would be like, okay, Shalina Diva, okay, Esther, okay, Adana, okay, Aisha, you women telling us your stories. What about me? If you're excited, and I know you ladies are, what's next? What's the next step, right? Okay, well, we are hosting our next e-commerce for women workshop in Philadelphia. And before you start saying, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm excited about this, I don't live in Philadelphia, I'm nowhere near, hush that. Hush that voice in your head, because we have thought that through. Some people learn better when they are hands-on, and other people can watch remotely and they can follow along with videos. So I'm going to explain to you how you can take advantage of this great offer. So if you are excited about this, you guys are typing exciting. If you guys are excited and you want me to tell you how you can take advantage of this, type next in the comments. So as I said, as you're typing next, it's on a Sunday, December 11th, 2016. It's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, as I mentioned, there are going to be women who are going to come to Philadelphia. Last time we had women as far as Virginia drive up to Philly. There are going to be women who are going to come and be with us in person. It's very limited number of people. And it's really for that woman who's like, look, I can't be at home on my computer trying to watch. I need to be there, right? It's for that kind of woman. But for those of you who can't make it to Philly, we got you covered. But you have to trust me. I'm going to tell you how you can take advantage of this. So you guys want to know what's next. So what do you need when you register for e-com for women? Well, it's Amazon training that you get. And that 9 to 5 day, you're going to learn. Adana's going to teach you step by step how to set up a successful Amazon store, how to install the apps to boost sales, how to research winning products. And a bonus is Adana will give you one winning product for your Amazon store to start earning money. And do not pay attention to that link down there because that is incorrect. So don't pay attention to that link. But that's what you're going to receive for Amazon, whether you come to Philly or whether you are online. And I'm going to explain that. So hold tight. So what do you receive with Shopify? Once again, do not pay attention to those links down at the bottom because they're incorrect, okay? So, so Barbara is here. So Barbara, if you can, Barbara is the woman who was the mother of 7 with the 5,000 in sales. So Barbara, if you could just in the comments, just type your story, just so they know that you're a real person and it's real, that would be great. So while Barbara's doing that, what do you receive with this Shopify training? Esther is going to give you step-by-step on how to set up a successful Shopify store. She's going to teach you how to create Facebook ads that convert. She's going to teach you how to automate your drop shipping. And Esther will give you one winning product to sell in your Shopify store. Do not pay attention to those links down at the bottom, please. So what are the benefits? Well, you get a private support group. Aisha was raving about this private support group. I spoke on it a little bit. What you get is, if you were to purchase your ticket tonight, you would be given access to the pre-training leading up to the event, because with the Shalina Diva brand, I do not believe in fluff. I do not believe in wasting people's time. I do not believe in sending you to an event and hyping you up, and then you get to the event and I'm just selling you up to my next product. So when you come here, you basically get nothing, and then I'm like, okay, to get to the next level, it's $9,955,000. I've been to events like that. They're jinky. I don't like them, and that's not how I roll. So my whole thing is, I want women to have an understanding. Like with e-com, it's different jargons and different terms you have to know. You have to know the process. You have to know about these different apps. So the pre-training is leading up to the event. You have homework assignments, and it's to prepare you for December 11th. If that sounds good, type no fluff in the comments. And then after December 11th, right? You get 30 days of coaching after the event. Now here, this is the website link that you pay attention to. This is the correct one. I apologize about the other one. But ecom for women philly.eventbrite.com. This is on Eventbrite. Ecom for women philly.eventbrite.com. If this sounds good, type good in the comments. All right, so remember I told you there are two ways that you can take advantage of this. So the first way is you can attend in person, and you actually see a live picture. That's an actual picture, rather, of Esther. She's in that beautiful yellow. And these are the women who decided to come to Philadelphia. And as you see, they have their laptops, they have their notebooks, they're attentive because you bring your laptop. And we have Wi-Fi here because you're building your stores right on the spot. She's giving them step-by-step instruction. And this is such a beautiful picture. They all have their laptops out, and they're all following along. So if you want to come to Philadelphia, come on. There's nothing stopping you. You will attend in person. You get here's what you get. Oh, also too, here's another picture. These were two women who came to the event, and as you can see, they are attentive. They are learning. They're looking at their laptops. I told you, no fluff. So this is to give you an idea of, and these are actual pictures from our events, right? Here's what you get when you attend in person. Well, it costs $497, and let me just tell you, to just receive 1 hour of Amazon coaching or 1 hour of Shopify coaching with someone, it's $500. But we're giving you a 9 to 5. You get pre-training, and you get 30 days of free coaching afterwards for only $497 when you attend in person. You get breakfast and lunch, that's included, and you get advanced Facebook ad training that is exclusive to the people who come in person. You get on-the-spot coaching and training, and it's an intimate learning environment. As you saw, there weren't that many women who came to the actual event because we wanted them to feel comfortable asking questions so that the women on the live stream, who you're about to learn about next, so that they could also take advantage. So if, maybe even if you can't attend the Philadelphia workshop, because we will be traveling with this, but if you can't attend live, if it still sounds good, type live in the comments. Let us know you're rolling. So you can attend live, but you can also attend via live stream. So one of our clients who attended the live stream, as you can see on the left, she had her laptop up, because we actually suggest, she has her laptop up and she connected it to her TV so she could see it nice and clear. But do you see how clear on her big screen? Do you see how clear that picture is, that video? That's how clear our live streams are. So it's not like someone has a camera in the back of our room and they just have it in the back of the room and you just see the back of everyone's head. No, if Esther is teaching you about Shopify and she's on the Shopify website, you are going to be taken to the Shopify website via the live stream, and it's crystal clear. So Barbara was on the live stream. Aisha was on the live stream. So many women, like the majority of the women who took this and have results, they were on the live stream. So it's not fuzzy images. And Aisha, if you could just interject very quickly and just explain the live stream experience very quickly to them about like the images, because you had that question. You said, is it going to be fuzzy? Will there be a camera? Can you just explain to them about that live stream experience, about the clarity and the quality, please?
I sure can, Shalina, because I absolutely had that question. I'm so glad that you said it's not going to be janky, because I had participated in a training about a week or so beforehand, and I was so unhappy with the quality of it. It literally felt like somebody was in the back of the room with a camera, and there was a glare from the light, so you couldn't even see what was on the screen. So when you said we were going to have the ability to live stream, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. But Shalina promised me that it was going to be clear. And of course, I trust all of the, advice that you have ever given me as it pertains to business. So once you said it was going to be fine, I took it at that. And I can tell you guys that I was one of those people with the information up on one screen and I was physically doing it on another. I think somebody else had that question, like, can I look at it on my cell phone or something like that? So if anybody's wondering how can I make this work, of course it's possible. If you have a tablet and a desktop or laptop, I would say, a bigger screen is better just because you can see it clearly and to watch it in HD. But it is literally the best that you can get in terms of the quality of pictures and what you're looking at. I was able to see you guys doing it, and I was able to do it right along with you. So yes, no worries about that.
So Aisha, so when Esther or Adana went to a website, what did you see on your live stream?
I was able to see their screen as if it was on the same computer, like a screen share. So when somebody's physically sharing their screen, you can see everything that they're looking at in real time. So it was that crystal clear that as they were clicking on different websites, I was able to see their screen as they were typing in information. I could see, the letters that they were all typing in. And I was able to implement that on, my other computer or my other device at the same time. It was so seamless and easy to follow.
Thank you for that, Aisha. So those of you who are listening, type clear in the comments, because that's important to me as well. You will not be a fly on the wall. And also, very quickly, I'm gonna bring Aisha back. Aisha, in terms of the interaction, so were you guys able to ask us questions and comments in real time, and did we answer you back in real time?
Yes, and it's so funny that you mentioned about everybody uh being just I guess in a space of growth and everything, because I hate to be frustrated and I had to give myself the space to to deal. So everybody had questions and we were all able to get our questions answered, some immediately, like as we were going through things. Others, of course, when time allows, you sometimes have to wait until the end to get your questions answered, which is a good thing, because there were some of us like, okay, I got that part. Like, I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to do this thing. So I had to say that I applaud you guys for managing all of that. The real-time questions, as well as the questions where there were like just a barrage of questions that needed to be answered at the end. Both of those situations happened, and in the end, we were all able to get our questions answered. And the good thing about it is that I know you mentioned about having the community and being able to access the videos for a time afterwards, because I told you guys that I was so brand new and green with all of this, that I wanted to kind of do it on my own time. So I was able to go back into the group and post my questions with the videos that were applicable to what I needed to know. So if it was a video about Shopify, as I was rewatching the Shopify video, I could type my comments there or my questions there. I could also scroll up and down and kind of see what the other questions were. So I was kind of learning as other people were having their success and kind of going through some of the bumps and bruises. So I know I ask a lot of questions, but that's probably half of what pops up for me, because I'm constantly in the group going back over, the information. So yeah, all of our questions were definitely answered.
Thank you so much for that, Aisha. So if that sounds interesting, you guys, hold on. I promise you something special. So to attend the live stream, it's December 11th, 2016 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. via computer. And also listen, if you're busy on that day, like I have to take the kids to soccer, or I have the church Christmas program or whatever, that's okay. You still purchase a ticket because the live streams are recorded and you have access to them for 30 days afterwards. So being busy on December 11th is not an excuse not to take advantage. Plus you get the pre-training and you get access to the videos and you get everything, right, for 30 days. So in person, I'm sorry, that says in person, but live stream is $197 until the November 28th, 2016. So that's like, I believe that's like Cyber Monday. So through Cyber Monday, because we wanted people to take advantage of this, this is called the Black Friday sale. It's $197 until Cyber Monday, and afterwards it's going to be $247. So if you take action now, you will save $50, okay? So you also get pre-training work leading up to the event, and you get the 30 days of coaching after the event. This here is the website, ecomforwomenphilly.eventbrite.com. All right, so also you have a chance to win a Shopify or Amazon store. So when you purchase, you are automatically entered for a chance to win a Shopify or Amazon store. So last time we had two winners. One woman who came to the live event, she won a Shopify store. Her name was Tiante. And a woman who was on the live stream, her name is Ajay from out of Houston. We had women from as far as Jamaica on the live stream, ladies. So this was so huge. Ajay from Houston, Texas won Amazon store, and Tiante from Philadelphia, she won a Shopify store. How many people want to win a free store? Type free store in the comments, okay? I told you I was going to make this worth your while, right? If you act tonight, if you act tomorrow, some of you are getting paid tomorrow, right? If you act fast, I am going to reward you. So if you sign up tonight, you're going to get the pre-training right away. You're going to be able to dive in, right? But you can also save $25. It's a promo code, and it's called ACTION. It's capital ACTION. Type ACTION in the comments. So actually, if you were to go to the website right now, and if you were to purchase either a live stream ticket or an in-person ticket, which is the in-person is called VIP, you can save $25 tonight through to tomorrow. And so it's automatic. So after tomorrow, the sale ends. So I will not extend it. I cannot extend it. But this is a fast action bonus. All right. So the promo code is ACTION, capital ACTION. And the website is ecomforwomenphilly.eventbrite.com. So if that sounds good to you, I want you to type FAST in the comments. I'm about to go over to the comments and see what you guys are working with here. So I'm going to leave that up so you guys can see. It's fast action bonus, and the promo is ACTION, capital ACTION, and you can save $25 on the live stream ticket or on the in-person ticket, and it ends tomorrow. It ends tomorrow, because I know some people are getting paid, and we want you to take advantage of it. So let me see. Yeah, y'all typing fast. I see y'all typing fast in here, right? So there's only one question left. Will you join us? Will you join us tonight? Will you join us tomorrow? Will you take advantage of that $197 Black Friday special? Will you take advantage? Will you come and be with Esther, Adana, and myself? Will you change your financial future? Will you do it? You've seen other women who come from all different types of backgrounds, different experiences. Will you do it? Will you join us? Only you can answer that. We presented the information. We've shown you receipts. We've shared stories from powerful women. Now it is up to you. So those of you who had questions, now is the time to ask questions. We have about 5 to 10 minutes for some questions. So type them in the chat. If you have any questions, now is the time to type them in the chat box. So someone wrote on board. I don't know what your name is. It's anonymous, but you typed on board. Does that mean it's anonymous 7137? Does that mean you purchased? Does it mean you're going to purchase? What does it mean? Because we want you to get into this pre-training. So is there anyone with any questions? I believe some people had questions. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask. And we will be sending out the replay. And also you were invited to my group, Laptop, Wi-Fi, and Cellular. You can also ask questions in that group as well. We are here for you. And some people say, what if I don't have the money? Let me tell you something. You're asking the wrong person that, because listen, I believe that you have the power to manifest it. If you really want it, you are that powerful. And this is not a lesson for me to teach about manifestation. But let me tell you, everything that you need. Remember I said everything you need is at your hands, is in your hands, or is at your feet. And Aisha's my student. She knows I teach them about mindset. So if you really want to go, start asking God, how is this going to become possible for me? Not how can I afford it? How is this going to become possible? Because when you ask how, you open your mind up. You might realize, wait a minute, hold up. I could braid somebody's hair, or I can babysit, or I can do this, or I can do that. You never know. But when you close your mind, I can't afford it. Oh, well, you've cut off all possibilities. But if you start asking, I really want this, and you see yourself on the live stream, you see yourself in Philadelphia, that is how things come about for you. So are there any more questions? So I'm looking and I don't see any more questions. And I respect everyone's time. So let me just do one more sweep of it. So you want to go to ecomforwomenphilly.eventbrite.com. So I'm going to check the questions very quickly, because Esther or Adana, they can both answer questions as well. So do you guys have any questions? Okay, so Keisha asked for Amazon, Adana. Yes, for Amazon, is there any getting around signing up with a credit card? So Adana, can you answer that question?
Hi, I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yes, for Amazon, is there any getting around signing up with a credit card?
No, not at this time.
No, not at this time, Keisha. So when it says credit card, can it be a debit credit card, or is it just a straight up credit card?
It can be a debit card. I thought the question meant like as if using a PayPal or Stripe or so forth and so forth. But you can use a debit card.
Okay, you can use it. So you heard that response. So someone asked, do you have to pay the site up front? Which site are you referring to? You said it's not Spotify, it's Shopify. So what do you mean by do you have to pay the site up front? That's not to you guys. I'm asking the person. And can somebody mute themselves?
I think if I understand the question clearly, maybe she's asking, do you have to pay right away whenever you sign up with Shopify? They do have a 14 days trial. You will get the link so you can try. If that's the question, I think that's what she meant, but I may be mistaken. But you do have a trial time for you to sign 14 days for you to try with Shopify before you make the payment. So you don't have to pay upfront if that's what you're asking. I hope that is clear.
Yeah.
And for Amazon, they give you 30 days free trial.
Okay, hold on. Keisha says, I've tried to use a debit card and Amazon stated you have to have a credit card. And what is this for? Is this for a Seller Central account, Keisha? So as I'm waiting for Keisha, Adana, so for the, I guess it's yeah, so I don't really know. Keisha, I'm not really following your question. So Keisha said for Amazon Seller Central, it says you need a credit card. So
I use my credit card all the time. I have a credit card and a debit card that I use for my Seller Central, and I haven't had any issues. So maybe your credit card may have a hold in it. So I would definitely contact the bank to see what the issue is.
okay. Are there any more questions? Let me see. Oh, there's one more. Okay, when you set up your account for Shopify. So with Shopify, there aren't any upfront costs. You know, they usually give you a 14-day trial period, so you're not paying anything. And even if with some of the apps that I recall, you don't pay for that right away. So let's just say you do make some sales. The thing about Shopify is, you know, after a couple of days, I believe, after a couple of number of sales, you start to receive, Shopify actually starts sending you the money to your bank account every day when you make sales. So you can take that money and then go to the wholesaler and purchase your products that way. Amazon is not that way. So you need some money to, with Amazon to go and purchase those products. Okay, so a question. Are you paid automatically on Amazon once a person pays to go and purchase product to have shipped to them? I know Adana can answer that, but Adana, you have been a great teacher. So me as a student, I'm here to tell you, no, you are not paid. Yeah, you're not paid automatically on Amazon. And Adana, doesn't Amazon pay you every 2 weeks? I think, but you're not paid automatically. And so that's what I'm saying. You have to have that money up front to go and purchase that product. So go ahead, Adana.
Yes, Amazon pays out every 2 weeks, but you can make as many sales as you want within that 2 weeks.
Okay, another question, Esther. How much is Shopify per month for sellers, and is it already search engine optimized?
No. With Shopify, how much is it per month? I would just have to look into it because they consistently look and they constantly change it. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it starts from 49 to 200 up there. I have to double check, and that's every month. And as far as is it optimized, Shopify is pretty much your own store. You have to run your own traffic. You got to do your own SEO and things of that nature, which is why we teach for you to learn how to do so.
Yes, so the first question is, there is a monthly charge with Shopify because it's very robust. There is a monthly charge, and as Esther was saying, it fluctuates, but you can choose different plans. And you know, is it search engine optimized? You know, she's saying you have to learn how to run traffic to your store. And of course, you want to use certain different keywords in your descriptions and different things like that to help you. But a lot of your traffic on Shopify comes from your Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Are there any more questions? So as I wait, I am just so excited. I'm so excited about this webinar. I am so excited about the scores and the dozens and the hundreds of women that we are going to help before the end of 2016 with this program. We are so excited. Okay, so Amazon, someone, thank you for doing it. It's $29, $79, $299. The price is for Shopify. Now let me interject very quickly. People ask questions. How much is the apps? How much is this? How much is that? Listen, when you start these stores, you are running your own business. So this is not like you paying your water bill every month or you paying your electricity bill. It is not that. You have to step into a business owner, and then your Shopify fees, they become a cost of you doing business. And when you have sales, the Shopify monthly fee comes out of the money you make. So it's not like every month you got to come out of your pocket and pay Shopify. It doesn't work that way. When you're running a store and you have sales, the money comes from out of the money that you generate. And that's what you want to be doing. And also, I was going to, so just know that that's what it is. So don't go into this like, how much is this going to be a month? I'm going to have to, no, that's not how it works. When you apply the training and you know, you're coachable and you're making sales, the money comes those fees are covered from your sales. It's a cost of doing business. You're a business owner now. And one thing that Adana teaches is, she says, you know, when you first start on Amazon, and this is, Adana just got a $19,000 check. Yeah, I'm calling her out. She just got a $19,000 check from Amazon. Did Adana go out and spend it? No, she re-upped. You know, those people who like hustle on the street, they said, no, you re-up, right? And Adana teaches our clients, she said, listen, don't you go out and spend that money. You want to put that money aside so that you can buy bigger and better products. You know, and that's called scaling. That means earning more money. It's called scaling. So that's what we teach you. We don't teach you to go out and blow your money. We teach you to take that money and reinvest it back into your business. And Keisha asks, also, if you incorporate your business with your state, can you write it off on taxes? Yes, actually, Adana walks you through. We help you get your. We show you the steps to get an EIN, employee identification number, for your store if you want to do this business as a corporation, or you can just do it as an individual. You can use your social, a security number, or you can use your EIN number, and we walk you through how to do all of that. So Keisha, I hope that has answered your question. All right, so we are at the 10:30 hour. This means it's 90 minutes. We've been with you. If you found value in this Facebook Live, can you type value in the comments? So another question is, do I need to set up a business Facebook page? Yes, you do, and we walk you through all of that. Yes, you do, and we walk you through all of that. And Keisha says, yes, I have a C corporation business. So if you have a C corporation business, Keisha, you can just, you can run your stores through your corporation and just use your EIN. All right, so we're getting those comments in there saying value. They found value. Yes, thank you so much. Please take advantage of that $25 offer. You know, it's tonight through tomorrow. You save $25, and the promo code is ACTION, capital ACTION. Please share this with your family and friends, because it's nothing like making money and earning money with your friends. And we love you too. They said they love us, and we love you too, you guys. All right, so we are going to end this in this Facebook Live. Yes, and you can do this. Anybody can do this. You guys are lucky I didn't show you the picture of the 3 little girls who encouraged their mom to do it. They're 3 little girls. 2 are special needs, and they have their store up and running, so you have no excuse. All right, you guys, so this is Shalina Diva, the Purpose-Driven Diva, and I can speak for Esther, the Queen of Shopify, and I can speak for Adana, the Ecom Slayer. We have thoroughly enjoyed our time with you, you guys, and we will see you on the other side. Check your emails for the link to the replay and the promo code, okay? So you guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you on the other side. Be blessed.